Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Nilmatic. It's been quite some time since I've had an update. Part of that is because I recently have moved to the South Bay in Northern California, and I moved my railroad. I tore down all the bench work from the previous location, used some of that wood here to build the new bench work, and got some new plywood additionally, and this is roughly half of what I hope to eventually build in my garage here. But I'd like to take you guys through a little bit of what I've got going on. You can see, maybe first, I have this 2x2 screwed down in the center. I'm going to put a divider down the center so it'll have backdrop on both sides here, and looking from this angle will also be backdrop. And I figured that would give me maybe a little bit more space to work with, and hopefully I'd like to wrap the railroad back around over kind of behind the DeWalt radio towards the vacuum, and then back down this way towards the bike, and eventually back over here to connect somewhere where the DeWalt battery is. But that's in the future. This is the locomotive facility that I have been working on very slowly. I haven't made much progress. This may have been in a previous video that I've done. But I'm starting to mock up some of the roof and some of the siding here. I got some siding back here. I'm still debating as to how many bays I'm going to open on the back side of this. But I do have 3 bays that I'm going to open here in the front of this when I finally put siding on it. I may also put a pit under each one of these tracks. I have a drop table that's going to go in here. Also, you can see the tracks, the rails for the traveling overhead crane. I have 2 trolleys, I guess, that are going to go up there. And then there's going to be kind of a machine shop or something going on back in that area over there. But that is the main service facility. I'm going to have the fueling platform, which I will probably add a second one, a little bit longer, sanding. I don't have any steam locomotives, so not much water necessary on this layout. But perhaps some stuff left over from the steam era. Sand house and sand bunker. I don't know if I'm going to use that. I'm tempted to get a single stall locomotive shed like this one here, and make a sort of sand unloading shed by adding this cornerstone unloading grates and pit to this shed somehow. I have a single track coming in here, and maybe add the pit in like that somehow. I don't know. I like scratch building, so I'll figure something out. But that may ultimately replace the sand house and sand bunker there. And I'll have a fuel unloading area. These tanks I scratch built from PVC pipe. This one came with the fueling platform. This probably be a car shop in the back here, just an additional machine shop or whatever, car service center. Moving on out, thinking about incorporating a little scrap yard here, little siding. I've taken the cork and shaved it down so it drops the elevation, and it wraps around, and then we enter the intermodal yard. I have a few well cars sitting here on the track, and this will be a small intermodal yard. I don't have too much room to work with, which will have a locomotive shed for a switcher. I might use the Athearn blue box I might end up getting a new Athearn DCC ready switcher of some sort. This is going to be the service shed for the Me Jacks that I'm going to get that are going to operate in the intermodal yard, the container cranes. And hopefully those will line up with this track and be able to just drive straight over to their parking spot by this shed here. Also, part of my intermodal facility will be this entrance, which I have scratch built for the most part. This office came with that unloading grates and the conveyors that also came with this. Came with the office, but I decided to use that as the main entrance gate to the intermodal facility. I scratch built a couple greeters booths or security gates, whatever you want to call them. Scratch built the canopy, some ballards. I used cornerstone concrete road system sidewalk for the islands, and there's some BLMA K-rail in there. And the air conditioner units on top of those sheds are from the ricks. I cut one in half and used them as AC units. Anyway, that's pretty much what I've got going right now. Got a lot more work to do, lots more track to get and to lay. I basically used all of the turnouts that I had in my previous layouts in this amount of space here. As you can see, I have one sitting around. So the other thing that I wanted to show you guys before I sign off was my 3 tracks here. These are going to be auto racks, auto rack loading facility. I just got one set of Buddha stops when I went to the hobby shop to try them out. I really like those, so I'll probably be putting those on all 3 tracks here. And if I can find Walther's Cornerstone distribution facility, I will maybe pick one of those up. I know they're discontinued, but maybe I can track one down somewhere so I can get some Wilson unloading auto racks. If not, I'm hoping that Train Cat comes through with the HO scale version. Currently they only have N scale brass auto racks. In any case, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I want to thank all my new subscribers for subscribing, and keep checking it out. I'll keep posting progress now that I got the new layout going. Thanks for watching.